I banned my sister from getting ready with me before my wedding after she ghosted me for 4 months. My sister Lisa and I never got along growing up. We fought constantly about everything. But 2 years ago, when our parents got divorced, something changed and we actually became close for the first time ever. I was so happy to finally have a real relationship with her that when I got engaged, I immediately asked her to be my maid of honor. She cried and said yes. Everything was great for months while we planned the wedding together. Then our dad got remarried about a year ago, and Lisa completely fell apart. She kept saying how wrong it was and how quickly he'd moved on. I tried to be supportive, but she was spiraling hard. The night of Dad's wedding, Lisa came to my apartment for the after party. We were all hanging out when I noticed her acting really weird. She was sweating and breathing fast and kept saying she felt dizzy. Then she just collapsed right there on my living room floor. Her eyes rolled back and she stopped breathing completely. I started screaming for someone to call 911 while I did CPR on her. I'd never done it before outside of a training class years ago. I just kept doing chest compressions over and over, begging her to breathe. After what felt like forever but was probably 2 minutes, she gasped and started breathing again. The ambulance came and took her to the hospital. Dad rode with her and stayed all night. The next day I kept asking Lisa what happened and if she was okay. She just said the doctors weren't sure and she needed to follow up. But weeks went by and she never went to any doctor appointments. Every time I brought it up, she'd change the subject. I started getting really worried because people don't just stop breathing for no reason. Finally, I told her straight up that I thought she was hiding something. I said the only reason someone wouldn't want to find out why they almost died is because they already know what caused it. She got super defensive and said I was being paranoid. So I called my dad and asked him what the hospital told him that night. He was quiet for a long time before he admitted that Lisa had overdosed on Adderall. She'd been taking massive amounts for months and had a heart attack. The doctors told him she was lucky to be alive. When I confronted Lisa about it, she completely lost it. We got in this huge screaming fight where she said I had no right to talk to Dad behind her back. I said she had no right to lie to me after I literally saved her life. She called me controlling and said I always had to be the perfect one who had everything together. I told her she was throwing her life away with pills. We said horrible things to each other that I can't take back. After that fight, Lisa stopped responding to my texts, stopped answering my calls. 4 months of complete silence. My mom finally told me that Lisa didn't want to be my maid of honor anymore. She was too ashamed to tell me herself. I tried reaching out so many times to talk and work things out. Every message was left on read. My wedding is next weekend and she's been completely absent from all of it. Then suddenly 2 weeks ago, she started texting me again. Just casual stuff like nothing had happened. Hey, how are you? Miss you. Saw this meme and thought of you. I sent her a message saying I appreciated her reaching out, but I wasn't ready to just jump back into our relationship right before my wedding. Yesterday, my mom called and said Lisa wanted to get ready with everyone in the bridal suite before the ceremony. Like she could just show up after months of ghosting me and everything would be fine. My mom kept saying Lisa was my sister and it would mean so much to her to be included, that we needed to move past this as a family. I told my mom absolutely not. The bridal suite is for my actual bridesmaids who've been there for me this whole time. Lisa made her choice when she cut me off and quit being my maid of honor. Now she has to live with it. My mom said I was being cruel and holding a grudge, but this isn't about grudges. Lisa spent 4 months ignoring me while I planned this wedding alone. She doesn't get to swoop in at the last minute and pretend like everything's okay. My mom's still calling me every day begging me to change my mind, but my answer isn't changing.